Is Modern Warfare 3 a $70 DLC? It's kind of like a complicated question to answer. Yes, Modern Warfare 3 is essentially Modern Warfare 2 taken, ported over into, I guess, a new game in a way, and said, hey, pay $70 or even €80. Personally, I had to pay like that much. I actually paid €100 because I bought the Vault Edition, but in dollars it is 70, and they were like, hey, $70, pay up if you want it. Here's campaign, here's zombies, here's multiplayer, and we got to experience 2 of those 3 things, and I kind of want to delve into that in today's video and see, is it all actually worth it? Is it even worth the Vault Edition price? Is anything completely worth it? In the end of the day, it is also completely up to you. If you're a person who enjoys Call of Duty, like myself, then yeah, it is worth it because the game is actually quite fun. At least multiplayer was enjoyable. The beta was pretty good. I did like the fast-paced movement of it compared to Modern Warfare 2, which I also kind of delved into in a previous video. It is super fast-paced and it kind of works. Being fast, being able to do stuff fast is definitely a huge positive. But if we're going to look at the content that comes with the game and everything that we do know about it, from leaks to rumors, is it going to be really worth that price tag? I'm not entirely sure. Will I say it's worth $70? No. I think it should have been at most $50. And the reason I think they priced it at $70 is unfortunately because Activision is greedy. And thankfully, Activision has been purchased by Microsoft, but I'm pretty sure the rule over Activision by Microsoft doesn't come fully through until like later next year. Then we'll probably get Call of Duty and Game Pass and all of that stuff, and Phil Spencer will probably have way much control over the game, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm personally a PlayStation gamer, but I really do enjoy both consoles. I never delved into the whole console war stuff, and Phil Spencer is an actual gamer, and I'm pretty sure he'll definitely do some really good things with Call of Duty. But currently, Call of Duty is in a very interesting state with Activision, and specifically the big like people up in everything, like Activision wise, the really important people that, you know, do stuff to other people. Is it fair that they priced this game at $70 or whatever it is in your own region? Probably not. The game is quite literally Modern Warfare 2. As I mentioned, it's just Modern Warfare 2. You have Modern Warfare 2 weapons and other aspects of it just scream to me, oh, you just took that thing from Modern Warfare 2 and reskinned it. And I know that a lot of people also say, well, isn't every Call of Duty like a port of the previous game? Not really. Well, I don't really know how the development works behind the scene. I don't think they've ever fully delved into how they make games, but I'm pretty sure with every game that we did get in the past, it was similar to previous Call of Duties, but it wasn't the exact same thing. It had different guns, they played different, the movement was different, the playstyle was different. I mean, look at Cold War compared to like Modern Warfare 2019. Completely 2 different games. Yeah, they're on completely 2 different engines, but that's one of the points that I wanted to say. They're just not always the same thing. Whereas Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 are literally identical, apart from little changes. Also, another huge issue that comes with Modern Warfare 3 is that for some other reason we now have a COD HQ. This thing doesn't work. It's complicated, it's messy, and it causes a huge issue with storage. If you're a console gamer, you probably already know this. Personally, I have not a lot of games on my PS5. I play on my PS5. I recently played Spider-Man 2 and other stuff like that I had to complete super fast before I downloaded the campaign because I don't have storage on my thing. Yeah, buy an SSD, but like, why should I have to spend even more money when I could have in the past, let's say, deleted, again, I'm gonna go back to Cold War and just downloaded Vanguard? Whereas now it's like, oh, you need to have Modern Warfare 2 downloaded and Modern Warfare 3 downloaded, which is over 200 gigabytes. So if we're gonna be looking from a perspective of paying money for $70, it's kind of stupid. I will say that much. It's annoying that you have to have previous games downloaded and then you pay $70 just to fill up your storage with a game you probably don't even want to have downloaded, like Modern Warfare 2. Personally, once Modern Warfare 3 comes out, I'm not going to touch Modern Warfare 2 unless I specifically have to do something on that game, like unlock a camo that I want to use on Modern Warfare 3 zombies, let's say. So that is really frustrating. Delving quick back into multiplayer, it is a fun experience. It's fast paced, and if you're a multiplayer player, you will definitely love it, and it's worth it. Another issue that comes through is it's all remastered maps from the past, or sorry, remade maps from the past, from Modern Warfare 2. This is already a bit of a concerning thing. Okay, it's a game that was made clearly very fast, rushed in a certain way, just to make it a $70 price tag. This should have been, and it literally is, just a DLC. It's a DLC, I'll say that much. It's a $70 DLC, which, okay, we've seen pretty expensive DLCs in the past, and it is offering you a lot of stuff, but is it really worth paying $70 for remade maps, which is really nice to play, but then you get a campaign that is 3 hours long, unfulfilling, rushed, and felt like it shouldn't even belong in this game, but on Modern Warfare 2 instead? Yeah, the campaign was a mess. Personally, I really didn't enjoy it, and I'm gonna delve into some spoilers in this, so if you haven't played the campaign yet, I guess skip over to this time, I'll have it on your screen. But in the campaign, Soap passes away, and Makarov gets away. Whoa, that rhymed. And that's frustrating to me, because I was really like, okay, you're killing Soap. That's okay. I'm completely okay with it. As in, I was sad. It was kind of, oh, damn. Well, there he goes. He showed up last game and now he died. Have him in 2019, but whatever. And then Makarov gets away and the ending is Shepard getting shot, which is another one. I'm like, oh, what the hell? And then it ends. I understand ending stuff on cliffhangers, but not this kind of a cliffhanger. I didn't feel satisfied while playing that campaign, and that's already a big issue. Now, obviously, you don't buy a Call of Duty for a campaign, but if we're gonna look at previous instances of Call of Duty's not having campaign, Black Ops 4, that was a big issue. You're making us then pay also full price for Blackout, multiplayer, and zombies. That was already an issue. Whereas now you're, again, similar situation, whereas we don't have Blackout. Well, we have Warzone, but that's completely free to play. But we have multiplayer, zombies, and campaign, and in the campaign, you make it super short, and then you end it. Like, what? It's just remove the goddamn campaign at this point and change the price tag to $50 and make us pay for multiplayer and zombies. You know what? Make zombies free to play. It is literally DMZ. Yeah, I'm gonna now delve into zombies. I'm super excited for this mode. I'm gonna play it like crazy. But what they should have done with zombies is made it free to play. Now, again, it kind of delves into the whole idea of how expensive do you make this game at this stage? I said, cut out the campaign at this point, just include multiplayer, and I guess make zombies free to play. So you'd just be playing for multiplayer DLC maps, which is funny because that was, from my understanding, the slight original plan in the past. And we did already know that it was going to cost $70 to pay for multiplayer maps, but we did know that multiplayer maps from the past were going to be implemented into Modern Warfare 2 as a DLC, and that was going to be behind a price tag. We didn't know it was going to be called Modern Warfare 3, and it sucks that it is Modern Warfare 3 because I feel like Infinity Ward, as much as I don't like them, they do make some interesting changes to their Call of Duties. They should have, and they deserved better, as weird as it sounds. They deserved more time on a campaign, they deserved to develop their story more, because there really was something with Makarov. Now, zombies, we do know that the reason Treyarch has developed zombies on Modern Warfare 3 is because they were ahead of schedule, and I'm pretty sure zombies is going to be good. It looks good, it looks fun. Definitely won't be for everyone. I know, round base. I've heard that complaint far too many times, and personally I'm just kind of getting sick of it, so I don't want to talk about it anyway about round base in today's video, but it is worth. I think zombies should have been free to play. We haven't played it yet, I know, but since it is just DMZ and you had DMZ free to play with Warzone, then I don't think it should be payable. But if you want to put it behind a price tag, fair enough. Have multiplayer, campaign even, and zombies. But don't make it $70. I'm not saying that it's not worth it, because if you want to play a game, get the game. But I don't think it should be behind a $70 price tag. It should 100% be at most $50. Nothing like $70. It is far too expensive to pay for an experience of campaign that was really short, multiplayer that is pretty good to a point, and zombies, I guess I just can't talk about enough just because we haven't played it yet, but it looks pretty good. But since it is just DMZ with zombies, I don't think it should be behind a price tag, but I guess that's a controversial thing to talk about. I don't know. What do you think? In your opinion, I know a lot of people probably say it's not worth it, but did you pre-order it? Did you play the campaign? Are you looking forward to anything? Do you think it's worth $70, or do you think it should have been slightly cheaper? And of course, it's never going to become cheaper. It's always going to stay at that $70 price tag, but I just hope we don't see it as expensive in the future, because we do know that Treyarch might be doing a similar thing with COD 2025, which obviously I'm a Treyarch fanboy, but if it's just gonna give us Black Ops 2 remastered maps or remade maps, and then a slight zombies experience and a campaign that's meh, yeah, no, make it $50. Why can't you just have a $70 version of a game and then have, I guess, a DLC that has a name, but it's not a brand new game that confuses you with a COD HQ? There's such an easy formula to this. If you don't want to have a brand new, I guess, area for games to be on, and you want it all to be on a COD HQ, don't call it a brand new game, make people pay $70 or even more in other regions, and even more for a Vault Edition, then just have it as a DLC on this COD HQ and don't make it big, make it small, make it just multiplayer maps. Maybe don't include a campaign. People can wait for a campaign. We're all not hungry for that goddamn thing. It's okay. We would like to wait for a story to be developed and, you know, more love and thought put into it. And again, if you're planning to include a third mode like Z again, or zombies or stuff like that, or maybe, I don't know, extinction might come back in the future, well then make it seem more worth it than just having like a DMZ port, outbreak, whatever. Have round base at that point if you're gonna do zombies. Make it more worth the price. But does that mean that the game is bad, me complaining about the price? I don't think so. I again did talk about campaign, it is meh, but overall it can be a fun experience. So this isn't exactly our review of the game. I know I delved into stuff that was almost like reviewing it, but I just wanted to have a little conversation with you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Modern Warfare Zombies is around the corner. I'll be covering that like a bunch because that's one thing that I'm excited for. I'll probably do multiplayer here and there. And yeah, thank you so much. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Peace out.